Hello, Dreamlight Valleyers! How are you doing? As you can see, I have another quick walkthrough of my valley before we go ahead and do the update stuff next week, i.e. the first day that this is actually coming out. What I'll do is I wanted to show you a little bit what I've been working on. As you can see, we do have the main plaza here. Like we have all of the statue down the middle. I love this founder statue. As soon as I saw it, it came part of the um the things that you can buy. I'm just like, oh, I need it. We do have our little shopping center over here. This has not changed too much since the last time I did one of these update videos, which was actually coincidentally before the last update. So now we do have, oh look, it is Mike and Sully's house. Woohoo! Right across the way from mine, which I thought was kind of awesome. I did get a new robot little dude there. Also, on this side, not much of this has actually changed. I have put a few barriers in place to make things unspawn in the back of the Haunted Mansion, but it is... Oops. Hopefully, this will get used a lot more. This is the entryway for my like multiplayer stuff. I'm going to try that out soon. That's actually part of the reason why I opened up a secondary file to try that out, because I have not been gotten a chance to try that out to its full potential. Either way, right here is actually my meadow. I do have pathways leading down to my house down there, and also to every single biome has pathways leading to it. I wanted to make sure that everything was kind of almost aesthetically pleasing, but kind of different at the same time. Let's go down to the beach. Now, in the beach, you'll notice a few things have changed. I do have my house still down on the beach, but I do have pathways leading to it, which is good. I'm getting very close to how I want my valley to look. Ooh, hold on, let me grab that while I can. Hi. Anyway, I still have Maui's house over here. It does have a pathway to it. This beach itself, what I was planning on doing was adding on a pathway of like the junk trash stuff to kind of lead to this back cove, but I kind of like the way it looks this way. If we go behind the house, basically we can reach every part of this beach here. I'll show you more of that in a moment, but we lead out here to I don't even know what you would call this area, right? This is where we put all the pillars. But there was something so funny about having this lifeguard chair looking out over the drop-off point. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go in your furniture and you pull it back all the way when you're decorating, you are looking literally out over this drop off. So having a lifeguard stand right there is priceless. Anyway, we do have the raft still sitting out here, but of course. All right, let's go back over here to where Prince Eric's house is. I do have his boat back here, of course, a statue. Never mind the mess I haven't cleaned up in a couple of days, so I have to go around all this stuff. Sorry. Okay. So, his house over here, and Ariel's house, and you do have that part of the beach as well. I've done a little bit of pickup over here, made it a little bit more cohesive, I guess you can say. All of the different things you can put in here, but I also do have a area for Goofy now, so we can get right to his stall. Also, we have a way to get directly to down Donald's boat, as well as these areas here. Now, this took me a little bit of time to realize, oh, I can actually now get back here, which is good. It took me, I want to say 4 hours to figure out, oh, I can't get back here. How do I make this work? But isn't that cute? I love that. Now, I know with the update, Daisy is going to be coming in, so I have to find a way to put her house. I think I'm gonna put it in here somewhere. I'm not too sure. I'm debating moving this over here or what, but I wanted the two of them to be back to back, but that's fine. let's visit the rest of the beach now that you've seen everyone's house over here. Obviously, you can see Ariel's house, and I do love this area here. It's like, oh hey, look! Coming in from the different biomes, and now we're leading over to what I was setting up for the Moana Dream Snap thing, so that way there are pathways everywhere. But if you look this way, oh look, her shop is completely this way. This was going to be for her village. I completely forgot to put up the Dream Snap that week, but I did take it. So now you do have a little area for her to hang out. And our houses are connected, and we have nice relaxation areas. But if you look up, I absolutely loved this. Having the up balloons right in the middle of everything. I don't know why, I just thought it was hysterical. Okay, let's move on to the Forest of Valor. Now, this one is probably my least decorated biome, to be completely honest. Besides putting a pathway down the middle to the frozen biome, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I did put a couple of my houses out here. I'll probably make this look better, and Rapunzel house as well. And I do have a lot of the different character houses in here, and I'm trying to figure out how to do a mini neighborhood for them all. If you're looking through here, I did make sure that most everything was blocked off from the front part as I put this of this biome, except I can sneak by if I need to. So let's go ahead and do that. I do have Minnie's house in here, nice and cozy. I do have Mickey's house right next door, because you know. And then I put in a lot of work into making this area kind of very Mickey and Friends, and kind of like, and just, you know, Mickey centric, I guess you can say. Eventually I will be putting the Mickey, what do you call it, the Walt Disney Ears Tower thing in here once I finally build it, but it will be, I'm planning on putting it actually right in the middle of this pathway. But this pathway leads, mind you, if you go to the left here, it'll go down toward the plaza again. So I do have this pretty much all situated the same. And then now, if we're going over into the other side of the Valor, for now, I'm planning on doing other things, but for now, I do have a frozen type biome here with a kind of holiday theme for now. I didn't know what else to put in here, so this is what's going to be in here for now. Does include all the frozen statues, and I just kind of thought it looked kind of cool together. This definitely is going to stay. Whether or not the holiday stuff is staying in there is another story, but I did have a little walkway here for Elsa, and you have your pathways that will lead up to your frozen lands. Before we go up there though, let's go ahead, and if you notice, I did not change much about this biome here. Like I said, I'm still kind of running out of ideas and trying to get everybody into place. But here is Gaston's place. And now, I did make sure we gave Rapunzel a little bit of a decoration. But that's, like I said, not sure what I wanted to do with that. This pathway has been deemed way too thick or way too wide by everyone I've talked to about it. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of fixing of that, I think, after the next update. But that's a horse of a different color. With this biome, hi, we are in the Frozen Lands. You can see all the entrance ways from here. We do have what I call the candy biome over here. You have Vanellope over here, and also the candy cane houses. Woot woot. Her house and my candy house. And then, oh look, hey, it's a frozen castle. I absolutely love how I was able to sneak this in here, right? Gorgeous. I have a lot of decorating in the houses yet to do, but they're in place. Now, if you go past Vanellope's house, you do see we have this pathway over here. I do love how I snuck every little thing I could possibly do. We have the little storage area here. I'm sorry, the Forgotten's area over here, just because I needed access in case we needed it for a quest. And then we do have access to pretty much every rock formation we can. Ugh, except that. And I kind of like the look of having an ice skating rink here in the middle of all of this. And of course, you gotta have a cloud, right? In case anyone needs to sit down, we got plenty of seating over here. I absolutely love this. If you look through, it looks completely manic back there, like there's nothing there. Well, yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put one of the newer characters in here at some point or whatever, but here we have the wishing well for the biome, which I absolutely love the way this looks. Let me show you. So you can see the entryway. I love it. Spent way too much time putting that together. Yeah. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead. We're going to bop over to the other side of our area here. Let's go over to see the Glade of Trust. Now, with this biome, you're not really supposed to have this as an entryway. So let me show you where I normally come up from the beach. I absolutely love the way this looks. It looks so good to go. What I did was I actually made a little space here so we can sneak by real quick. And you can see you have Ava's house with this awesome garden for both of them. I absolutely love that. And then you have Wally. Gotta have the lovebirds together, right? Now, there is the potential of adding another house possibly over here, but I'm not too sure how we're going to handle this, but that is fine. Now, if we go this way and around, we do have Mother Gothel's area here, as I put it, because, you know, she's narcissistic enough that she needs her own area here. But, good part of that is now I have a Toy Story biome. This took me a long time to realize, and I did not want the correct way of, you know, orientating. So I've got both Buzz and Woody's houses. A little walkabout area. It took me the longest time to realize how to do this, which I absolutely love. I wanted to go for kind of a natural look, but kind of manic and toy-like over here. So I used all the things that that you would get from Pixar films. I thought was the best thing ever. Alright, now that we've checked out the Toy Story biome, as I'm calling it, let's go over and look over at the rest of the forest. I do have the walkway, which will lead us over to the rest of the magic users. I call this actually the magic users biome because there's 3 of them. So I figure putting the 3 of them sort of over here in the back of the not the forest, in the back of this area here would give them a little bit of a, hey, check us out. And so I have access to just about any watering hole I can think of. And then from there, we are back at the beginning of the biome. Now what you didn't see from the rest of the meadow, over here, you have all these trees. I still have not figured out what I want to do in there yet. I'll get there. But before I do, I made sure I took care of the Beauty and the Beast castle over here with a few of the items that come from that storyline. It's pretty open right now. I haven't blocked anything off. I just wanted it to be kind of natural and you can walk around on it. Now for my part, I made sure to have access right here to all of the rocks and the things that we need to hit in case we need minerals. Goofy's stall, also I don't know, but both stalls are right here. It's kind of a little shopping area. Now, if we walk up this far, on this side, we do have the Haunted Mansion. Whoop, whoop. Yes, still to decorate, but I'll get there. And I did block all of this off just to make this entryway. Now, I absolutely love these trees, y'all. Before we go into the rest of the biome, let's go over to where Scar's area was. Because if you look here, It's so dark and dreary as you walk up here into the Forgotten Lands. But before we do that even, look at this. It's completely awesome, isn't it? And then, if you're looking back here, it's like, oh, well, Scar now has his own entryway, essentially.
This village.
I love it. I love it. It took me the longest time to realize this. Scar's just like, yep, it's all about me. So if we go over into the rest of the biome, we do have access to Goofy Stall coming this way here. And that way we can get into the cave over here in case I needed to get more gems. Now, before we go this way, I wanted to show you. There's plenty of open space, and I'm thinking that this could be room for another villager house at some point. Plenty of room out here as well. Now, if you look at it, there's plenty of room out there too. I don't know what I'm doing with that, but I do like the fact that they can sit here and just have multiple sources of water to kind of chill. Cute. I love how that looks. It took me the longest time to like understand what I wanted to do with this section. Now, if we ever get Simone and Pumbaa's house, they're literally going to be right here. That's what I've determined. But we do have this entryway to Pride Rock here, which I absolutely love. And I made sure that there was one square that you can walk by to get back here. And yeah, it's kind of wild at the moment, but I love the way it looks. So you do have access to this watering hole back here. Isn't that awesome? Now, for the route we didn't take before, let me run back there real quick. Sped up is good. I swear, there's more stuff now than there was when we walked by before. But anyway. So going across the bridge now, as you can see, we can go out that way if we would like to. I'm hoping there's a character house we put out there some point, but I did want to make sure we had access to back here behind the trees, all the trees from different biomes. I love this. And then if we go up to the Forgotten Lands here, and you can see we do have the Forgotten's house right here. I absolutely just love the way this looks. All the pumpkins where they belong, right? All the things I've got to pick up later, but anyway. Hi MC, if you're watching, that's for you. It's kind of a joke. Don't worry about it. If you know, you know. But yes, I do love how everything's kind of hidden. Excuse me while I pick that up, because otherwise I won't find it again. And yeah, basically I've been doing a lot of pickup up here, trying to pick up all the dark wood for things, as y'all do, you know. And then, I do love how this little entryway here, if you look, it goes right up to the Forgotten's house. And that storyline, but also, you can see
I wonder if anyone here
a little Halloween theme going on over here. Awesome. I didn't know what else to do with this section of area over here, because you can't move it. I'm like, you know what? I love the way that looks. It took me the longest time to be like, what do I put over there? But we do have our... This is actually new since the last time I showed everything off, but I do have this little area where you can find Goofy's stall now. And there is a pathway. Subtle pathway, but it's there. And, oh, hey, look, across from it, we have Jack's Plaza. Oh, Jack Skellington's Plaza here. I love how it has all of the things just kind of hanging out here, and the organ. It's super creepy, especially on days when it's very dark. And then you do have this alleyway here that will lead you eventually down to the Sunlit Plateau. Oh, hey look! I made sure to put my house in here as well. I will be decorating this later. Un momento. I have to change something. I want to show you the effect that comes at night. So this is what happens at night. It looks absolutely spooky down here. Or up here, rather. I love, 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 love the way it looks.
Even miracles take a little time.
Alright. Okay, back to normal time. Now you can see how we have access to just about everything in this valley. I appreciate y'all so much for keeping me for coming by and watching this little video. I cannot wait to see what this new update has in store for us. Leave a comment down below if you also play Dreamlight Valley, and if you would like to see any more of my decoration streams or whatever like that. I do a lot of the decoration stuff on stream at twitch.tv/Silver's Knitted Treats. Knitted Treats? I can't even remember. I'll put that down below. Either way, I love you all. Thank you so much. Let's get you back to the main plaza.